attorney told her that she was too special to be dancing in those strip clubs, okay? And that she needed to do more for her life. That's because Mr. Burns didn't know that she was around here sucking D all over the hip hop industry because he ain't into hip hop. He listened to smooth jazz. And subscribe because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our Bella Book Club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below, and for a small $5 fee you can be privy to all the shenanigans before YouTube gets it, if YouTube gets it. Now, y'all, my voice, I was on a live earlier playing around on YouTube. But anyway, now let's talk about Karrine Steffans' Confessions of a Video Vixen, part 18. So anyway, where we left off, Exhibit and Kern was looking around like, oh shit. Diddy told us we was going to a club, but he ain't say it was going to be a gay club. Y'all know I got a whole wife, so I ain't got no problems with anybody being bi, gay, straight, fluid, whatever it is you want to suck or fuck, okay? You know I don't have no problems with you. They enjoy the night, you know, but they looking at each other going, okay, we going to stay here. We going to enjoy this free liquor and all these bright lights and everything, but yeah. Stay close. The night was over. They retired back to their resort. Okay, now you know it's Karrine, so they fucking sucking and you know whatever, or poking, whatever it is that they do together. Okay, and they enjoying their night. Now, the next day, Kern is in her feelings. Okay, because Exhibit decided to have a conversation with her while he rolling up his tweeds, you know, talking about his plans for the next 5 years, okay? Because we all know Exhibit's career may not be, you know, among the greatest, but he does have other business endeavors, okay? So that's what he was doing, talking to Karrine about his 5-year plan. Now, being a kind and gentleman that he is, okay, he says to Karrine, what the hell you gonna do? Okay, in the next 5 years besides suck dick. Okay. Now he didn't say that, but you know that's how she internalizing it because she's depressed or in her feelings because she is realizing, damn, I don't even have a 5-year plan. When this nigga dropped me off, I'm going back to a hotel or extended stay. Damn. She said she had to fight back tears. Girl, you is too emotional to be down there, round there to the streets, to be selling vagina. That you got to be blank up here. You got to keep it business, baby. All right? Business when you round there selling vagina. And again, I don't think she was selling Exhibit vagina. I think she just enjoyed the vacation, okay? Because I was like, how in the hell did she determine who to sell it to and who to give it to? That's what I want to know. Like, ladies of the evening, ladies of the night, who do y'all decide to sell it or give it to? You know, I'm just saying, I don't know. Because, you know, if I was old Trick, it would be all business to me. Now, it's time to go home. Girlfriend starting to get sadder and sadder because she realizing she ain't going back home to nothing. You heard me? Nothing. Her clothes, most of her clothes is in the trunk. Her other stuff is in the storage. And she just has nothing to go to. No future plans. She just living day to day now. Child, that would be fine if you weren't a mammy. But you a mammy bitch. You can't live from day to day as a trick or treat when you got kids. Okay? Well, I mean, I know there is some tricks that got kids, but I'm saying hopefully they got that shit together. She says she's sitting up there in first class, you know, Exhibit next to her snoring because he chilling. You know, he got his plan ahead of her. She inside crying on the inside because she knows she ain't got nothing, okay? But, baby, let me tell you something. You had everything. You had the whole world in your mouth. Okay. Trick 101. Everything has a price, okay? Everything. All you had to do is get out there and go on a mission. Okay. Yes, your mouth would have been sore. Your jaw would have been sore for a month. But if you would have got out there and sold that super head for like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a pop, girl, you be right back in town. You heard me. But you're not thinking like that. I'm sure that we all can realize that there's, something broke up in here, and she's fighting depression, child. We're gonna talk about that later, okay? Because this girl right here, I was like, oh, this bitch is nuts. She's sitting on a plane and she is realizing, yes, it's over. The kids are gone. What's the use of trying to hang on? She got back to his house. She grabbed her shit, put it in the back of the trunk, and she drove back to her extended stay. Where was your baby? I'm sorry, where was your baby? Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. It is February 2002, and she is stripping again. Girl, when you are a dancer, I have no idea why you're not making bank. No idea. Especially since back in 2002, you didn't have to have a donk, okay? All you had to do was just be pretty and know how to move your body. I could see if you were stripping looking like the way you look because she had an old small frame or something now, because them bitches that's regular built don't get paid unless, they know how to do all kinds of crazy tricks, right? But there's no reason as to why you shouldn't be paid off of being an exotic dancer. Okay, that's all I'm saying. She said she back at the hotels and she's rummaging through a shoebox, okay, that held all her memories of her fun times, okay? Y'all know I got my fun girl wig on, okay? It's going to get excited in a minute, but hold tight. She's going through the shoebox, okay? She's looking at everything, because she took memorabilia from the different things she went to, matches, napkins, backstage passes, I don't know, condoms, whatever it is that she's collecting in that box. And she's looking at this box, holding this box, saying, this is it? This is all I have to show for all the dick I sucked? She ain't say that. Y'all know I'm always putting 20 on 10, but this is it? But basically, that's what it is, though. This is it. This is all you got for all the dick you sucked. So she's sitting there on the floor in that little tiny extended stay room, and she got on her knees and she cried for God to help her. Okay, that's the start, baby. That's the start. While she's there in the moment, soaking, realizing that she ain't accomplished shit, okay, but a reputation for sucking dick good, okay, sucking D good, okay, excuse me, YouTube, okay. This is all for entertainment purposes. But she on her knees now, and she's praying to God to help her or to make her, see the light of what her next move should be. She said she was there for 45 minutes. Crying for the Lord to help her. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. I mean, I ain't gonna knock the girl. She said the help that she received was actually from an attorney, a 70-year-old man, Mr. Burns, okay, from The Simpsons. Not really, but I'm always putting 20 on 10. But anyway, she met Mr. Burns down there to the strip club, okay? He was 70, okay? And she would meet with him every Saturday, I think it was. But she said she met with him once a week and had dinner with him. And he didn't want nothing from her but to sit there and have dinner with her, and he would hand him, and he would hand her $2,500 in an envelope every time. Okay, I mean, where these sweet ass niggas at? Where they at? Girl, why you ain't bitch? You should have stayed friends with Mr. Burns. Girl, he could have changed your life. You should have married Mr. Burns. That's all. The attorney told her that she was too special to be dancing in a strip club, okay? And that she needed to do more for her life. That's because Mr. Burns didn't know that she was around here sucking D all over the hip-hop industry because he ain't into hip-hop. He listened to smooth jazz. Around the same time, she met a dude named Mario. Oh, my God, this bitch does not know how to do business. Anyway, she ashamed to tell Mario that she living in an extended stay, okay, and that 90% of her is in the trunk of the car or in the storage, okay? But anyway, eventually she tells the dude, Mario tells her, hey, look, I'm about to leave my apartment and go somewhere else, but you can stay for the last month because I have one more month left on my lease, so you can stay there. Karrine, like, good job because for real, I need to save my money with this extended stay, and because she moved all her stuff into Mario's apartment, she was able to stay that $500, save that $500 a week that she was paying to the extended stay. Month later, she didn't save enough money to be able to move into her own apartment, but her credit is jacked up. You heard me? So she said her score was like 413. I was like, 413? What is that? Now, don't get me wrong, I got some fucked up credit too, but I'm working on it. Okay? But that 413, I mean, it took me aback. I said, girl, what was you doing? But she said it was because when she was with her husband, Coogee Rap had put all the bills in her name and ain't paid none of them. Okay? I mean, that shit happen. Niggas will do that. Okay? They will stick your ass with a bill. Quick, okay, and move on to the next one. She was on her way to go visit a friend one day, right, who promised that they were going to co-sign for her to get an apartment. But on the way, she seen this big sign, vacancy. If you want the apartment, call, okay. She took a chance, she called, okay. They had an appointment the next day. The leasing officer man, and let me tell you something, I don't know why you leasing agents and people, or the leasing center people, the people who be downstairs, the rental property people. I don't know why y'all be having such a fucking attitude. I don't know what your problem is. I don't know what it is. But you can't go, I can't go, well, let me shut up. But anyway, I don't know what the fuck y'all problem is, okay? Why y'all so angry about everything? Okay, this ain't your building. She went to the guy, right? She presented her credit. Okay, it's still for some. The ninja looking at her like, you can't be serious. You can't want to get an apartment. She started crying, telling him her life story. And she was like, look, I could pay you 6 months in advance. And that's what happened. She ended up getting an apartment and she paid her rent 6 months in advance. But dig this, dumb bitch. She gets an apartment, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1 fireplace. Bitch, are you crazy? Even if you didn't want an efficiency, okay, because you sell, vagina, for a living, okay? Even if you didn't want to do that and have a room, buy 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Your baby can have a room. You can suck D on a couch. That's the way you save your money so that you can build things, you dizzy broad. This is when I figure out, oh, this bitch is... Now, I'm not going to call her nuts. I'm going to say that there are some real concerns with her, okay? Because although she was in a good place and her son was with her, forgive me, guys. But anyway, she was in a good place. She had a place to live, okay? That's a huge burden off of her back right now. But she's reflecting back on all the bad times that she had with not having money to eat for her son. I don't get it. What are you doing? If you're stripping, what are you doing? Okay, with all the money. I don't get that. So it's like, to me right now, she putting 20 on 10 saying how bad it was. If you're dancing, I know you're making money. I know you're making like $1,000. You should be a featured dancer right now because the hip hop soul. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. That's why I'm like, what are you doing with your money, girl? Throwing it away on shit. You heard me? Because that 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1 fireplace apartment, you spent too much money. You're spending too much money on it. But, that's why I say hoes always need pimps. Okay? Because this bitch didn't know what to do with her money. She's sitting in an apartment. She's reflecting back on things. She goes into the bathroom. And this is starting to be, every other day occurrence for her. Where she is now taking pain pills to kill the internal pain. You know what I'm saying? And chasing it with liquor. Okay? Then this young lady became a cutter. Now, I would never shiz on cutters, okay? Because when I was a probation officer, I had a cutter, okay? And she broke it down to me, and she said the same thing that Karrine Steffans said, that when she would cut herself, it was like she was releasing the pain. So seeing that blood gave her a sense of relief because it made her feel like, it just gave her that sense of, for the moment. I don't get it, but I'm not going to knock it because cutting is something very real. A bitch will not make jokes about that. Now, I'll make a joke about her sucking D, but I will not make a joke about her cutting because that shit is real. Then one day she talks about how, there was a time that she attempted to hurt herself. Now, I don't play with that. And when I say hurt herself, you guys hurt herself permanently, okay? And that's mess that I don't play with, because if you have a child, that's the most selfish thing that you can do, okay? When you have a baby and you give life, that's selfless, okay? But when you do not seize the opportunity to be the best parent that you can be, and then you just wake up one day and say, I don't want to be a parent no more, so I'm just going to disappear, that's selfish. I was angry with her at that point. Like, it was all laugh and jokes and giggles to me until she had her son in one of them rooms and she ran there to the bathroom trying to hurt herself. Okay, but we gonna move past that because that bitch pissed me off with that. Okay, but that's something I can't understand. You know, I know that's something that people battle with, but you know, get the help that you need. All right. She just turned 24 in August of 2002. Okay. And on the same day as the Soul Train Lady, the Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards. Do they still do that? But anyway, it was down there to the Los Angeles too. Okay. Now, while she walking around with one of her friends, she bumps into Ja Rule. So she said he invites her back to the house. Okay, all right, we knew she was gonna go because she cannot evade an opportunity to be around that hip hop zhuzh. Okay, she addicted to that. She's addicted to that lifestyle. Bad. She needs that. Okay, in order to thrive. And if she's not engulfed in that, she gets depressed. I guess all hoes do. Wait, she now at a concert, because Ja Rule had an old concert around there to the Los Angeles too, right? And she's sitting on the stage, you know, she back in action again. I'm How to Murder Inc. again. I'm up here getting all this attention. Why she up there? Don't worry about it, bitch. She said when she first got with Ja Rule, not many people knew who he was. Okay, and she remember plenty of times where Ja Rule had to pay the bouncer hundreds of dollars to let them in the event. Child, the secrets this bitch tell. Now, he's a big deal, and she loving it. This is also around the time that 50 Cent came into the picture, okay? And she said this was also around the time that beef was happening between them two. She ain't talk too much about the beef, okay? But she said that it was clear that 50 was coming in and Ja Rule was on the way out. She said later on, they went to a sports bar and she felt so good to be back with Ja Rule, drinking that Cristal, that rich people champagne. Oh no, baby, no more. She was like, it was like the good old days again. And she loved it. She loved it because she said that she was worthy enough. She equated her worth with who she surrounded herself with. So she felt worthy again because she know that other people wished that they can be in her place. So anyway, they went back to his house. Okay. And they went back and slipped back into their old routine, you know, drinking. Did she say she had old E-pill? But she didn't say that. She probably did, you know. But anyway, they slipped back into their old routine of getting in the bed and hunching. Now, remember, when she first started, you know, getting with Ja, his wife called and she was in the room. Okay? She stayed quiet because, you know, that's what hoes do. Stay quiet. You know your position, girl. But she stayed quiet because, you know, he was around there doing his hachi-chachi. Now, this time when his wife called, this time she was accusing Ja Rule of hunching Ashanti. Nigga, no. Ashanti around there hunching on Irv Gotti face. Okay? But, you know, the wife ain't know it. Ja Rule wasn't about to tell it because, you know, Irv Gotti got him an old wife. So, you know, he just hung up and went back over there to Kern and finished whatever it is he do with her all the time. This is what I'm going to call you, old dirty bitch. Because you a dirty bitch for this. You're dirty bitch. I'm going to have to bleep out all them bitches. Okay, YouTube, this is just for entertainment purposes. But this is around the time that she started fucking with Merlin Santana. Okay, that's the little boy who started on the Cosby Show. Okay, I think he was one of Rudy's friends or something. And then he ended up on the Steve Harvey Show, who he was like a high school hunk on the Steve Harvey Show, right? And then he ended up passing tragically. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Peace.